Welcome to today's workout. We have booty and thighs. We are going to be working the buns and the outer thighs a lot today. So everything is going to be done once. This is a no repeat. We're going to really start to strengthen and tone those areas. The workout today has 2 blocks. We're going to do 20 moves in each block, 40 seconds of work with a 15-second transition. So things that are going to help you with this is going a little heavier and having a band. Now there's 2 types of bands that you could use. You could use the mini band, which is more plastic. Today I'm going to be using, I call it the glute loop. It is a combination of cloth and that plastic so that you have a little bit more give in it. And I'm telling you, it doesn't slip and slide all over your legs. The other piece of equipment that's going to add some of the intensity today is a chair. If you do not have a glute loop or a mini band, I'm going to put a link below where you can find one on Amazon. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss any workouts. Open up your legs in a nice wide squat position. Roll the shoulders back. Bend in the knees. So we're just gonna start with a nice simple squat. Now what I want you to do is start to be really mindful in the movement because we can get more out of the workout by thinking about the muscles that we're working. So as I come up, I'm gonna press through the heels of my feet. My toes slightly lift. Shoulders are back. We're gonna take it a little wider, turn the feet out slightly, shift over to the right side, pause, stay low, and then shift over to your left. While I'm shifting, I'm gonna press into the heel and keep my back flat. And I'm pulling up the abs. Shoulders down. And again, you're just pausing there for a moment and then pressing through the heel. Hands behind the head, we're gonna hinge forward and then drop the butt, take a step over, and then stand up. So we have a little good morning, drop the butt, step over, and come up. So first, hinge, bend the knees, walk over, rise up. Hinge, bend the knees. So first tip, then bend. On your stomach. So we're gonna do bent knee. Right knee is bent, just lifting the knee from the ground and squeezing the glute. This is just to get that butt a little bit more activated. Shoulders are down. I have my elbows tucked into the side. Go ahead and switch your leg. Bend your knee, pull that heel to your butt, and then lift the knee off the ground. And your eye gaze is down. It's a great way to activate the glute. Get a connection here. We're coming up for saw. So we're gonna have a wide straddle. Open the feet out, reach your arms in T, and then lengthen as you come up. So just reaching to the outside of that foot. Get a little stretch in your back, warm up the hamstrings. All right, we're gonna get ourselves set up for squat jumps as the first move. So I want a little bit of a turnout so that we work a little bit more backside. So I have a nice wide sumo squat. So it's a squat and a jump. So I want you to drop in the squat and then jump up. This is a great way to get the heart rate revved and turn on the glutes a little bit more. Again, pause for a moment. And during the 40 seconds, if it gets too intense, take a breather and then come back. Dumbbell sumo. I'm gonna be using 25. Keeping that turned out position. You can hold it up like a goblet. We're gonna be dropping down, pressing through the heels. Dropping the butt at least to knee height. That's gonna really turn on those fibers in your glutes and get some of that outer thigh muscle activating. And then brace the core as you come up. Dumbbell step up. I'm holding a 15. One foot is on the bench, weight in front. I take it up and down for that 40 seconds. Here's your other option if you do not have a chair. You do a knee drive at the top. That's gonna really force that leg to work harder. It's on your chair or your bench. Just tap down and come right back up. Another option for the weight can be behind the shoulders or behind that head. Whew. All right, these are big movements. Your heart rate is definitely gonna come up here. All right, find your perfect posture here, or better posture. Put your weight where you want it. Foot is on, rise it up. You're gonna find, definitely one leg can be stronger than the other. It depends on your ceiling in your house, so just be careful if you're doing step ups. Watch that ceiling. If you're in a basement, maybe do a little knee drive. Get a little taller. Whew. Now press through that heel. Feel that glute activate. Nice job. Grabbing, I think I'm gonna stay with just that 15. Right leg forward, I'm gonna lunge, curtsy, lunge, tap or knee. So it's back, cross it, back to the lunge, knee up. Lunge it, curtsy. So we're gonna fire up the glute, and then fire up that gluteal medial, the outside of the hip. Another option is a little hamstring curl on that back foot. Lunge, curtsy. So I'm kicking my heel to my butt. Okay, remember, you can do no weight if you feel like you need to, and get the range. So that range is really important here. All right, let's get ready for that other leg. Chest is up, feet are separated. Lunge, curtsy, and make sure you have room, right? So here, I drop a little lower, pressing into that front foot. Don't let that knee go past your toe. It should not in this movement. When you curtsy, you gotta push that hip out. Push that hip out a little bit. 5 seconds. All right, to really stoke it, whew, we're gonna go into some lunge jumps. You could do back lunges, you could throw in some weight. Gotta get ready for these, right? This is what they look like. Ready? Lunge jump. Now, as we're going through these, and you feel like you need a breather, stop and then come back, come on. Now to switch that leg, you gotta brace the core. Use your arms a little bit. Of course, your legs. Halfway there. Come on. Chest is up. Fire through. Woo. 8 seconds. I can do it. You can too. Okay, quick catch of breath. Band, place it around. So if you have your booty band, whoo, I got my glute loop. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Little lateral walk. So bend the knees. Little lateral walk here. Whoo. So stay in a squat and just take it out. Keep resistance on your band the whole time. Things that can matter if your band moves up and down your legs is, one, what's on your legs? What kind of tights do you have? But this baby is awesome. It stays. Sometimes it moves a little bit, but it doesn't do what those other mini bands do. I'll tell you, great investment. They're not expensive. Woo. All right, lateral lunge. I'm gonna lunge to the side and then push that leg back. So I side, then back. If you wanna add weight, you can. I'm A-okay with this. Stay on your right. Lunge it, press it back. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have a mini band, it's probably not gonna work and you're gonna get frustrated. So do it without. My band is about knee height. It can even be just a little bit lower. A little more resistance. Lateral press. So we have 2 moves here. That lateral lunge and a straight leg kick back. All right, find where your band needs to be, because everybody is different. Every band is a little bit different. So this time we're gonna go to that left side. Have those feet already separated. Lateral to rear lift. Plus you get some great oblique movement here. Press it back. Sink. And find a little balance. We all need that balance. Chest is lifted, eyes are up. Five seconds. And then we're gonna have the band a little higher because I want it to stay tight. And I have jumping jacks. You can tap or you can jack, but that's why it's important to have the band a little bit higher, then it doesn't get all loosey on you and fall down your legs here. Here's your jacks. So adding a little bit of resistance into the hips. Now if your hips are super tight, you might want to do the workout without the band. Pull the belly up and in. Remember, you have your options. Light on the feet, just 10 seconds. And then we're gonna elevate our heels. So if you have something, I have these 2 little weights here. I'm gonna elevate my heels, have them about that far apart. Bring my band around the knees, above the knees. I'm gonna squat 2, and then hold, press out. 2, down, lift, drop, push, 2. So I squat, I hold, then I press the band out twice. Come on up. Hold, press out. You could be up against a wall with the heels lifted, holding on with your hands, and do the same movement. All right, we're gonna be using your chair here or your bench. Single leg bridge, keeping the band above the knees, on your back. Knees are bent. I'm gonna have the hips up, 1 foot up, drop the hips, lift the hips. And the leg that's up, I can add a little more resistance by pushing the leg out a little bit as I come to the top. Dig your heel into the surface. You can also do bent knee, pressing the leg up. You can have the hands off the floor. Added resistance here. We get into the 𝐻𝐾, where the butt and the hamstring kind of connect. Relax, hug it in. All right, we're coming into that other side. Tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, find your other leg. Have good posture, lower and lift. As the hips go up, you want to drop your chin, look to your thighs. Exhale as you push them to the sky. This isn't easy, then place a weight on your hips. The band does add more resistance. Oh my gosh, right? Whew. All right, this time I'm gonna have my knees as wide as they can go. So I'm gonna put that band maybe up just a little bit, feet together, heels together. You can be on the ground. And I lift the hips, release halfway. So we're doing frog, press. So I'm gonna have my arms up. I'm actually gonna get the sun out of my eyes. Knees keep pressing outward as I'm lifting and lowering those hips. Scooping. You ever do Pilates? We scoop, tuck under. We do all that stuff in bar. Reposition, sometimes you need to reposition. Whew. All right, come on up. Oh, let's go into clam. So let's turn around and come into side forearm plank. And the option is to keep your hip on the floor if you want to. But as I come and open up that knee, I'm gonna lift the hip up. Drop the hip, lift the hip. And this one too, the band might need to be up a little bit higher. Depends on your band. You could even stay lifted. I think I'm gonna just stay lifted the whole time. Work on opening up the hip to the back. So good for the underside. But remember, you can lie all the way down on your side if you need to. All right, swing it around, let's do the other side. Woo. So stack, brace that core, lift the hips if you're gonna be there. You can have hand behind the head, give me your clam. So lots of things have to help you out here. Your shoulder stability, your underside oblique, even this top oblique, right, engages. Few more seconds, so we turn on to all four, go back to that first leg for donkey. If you don't have a band, a weight can go underneath. So this leg is kicking. I'm gonna put the band underneath the opposite knee. Woo. And the knee is bent. We're gonna do a double pulse. So a little up, two, release. And then I would lift your chin off a little bit here, Look out in front. You can drop to your elbows if you need to. Again, you can add a dumbbell behind the knee if you don't have the band. When you get up there, you pause, 2. Remember, you just do it one time, so you give me what you can. All right, relax for a moment. Whew. Going on to the other side. So I'm gonna anchor down underneath the knee, hands under shoulders, brace the core. You can come to your elbows, bend your working leg, up, 2, release. Again, I told you, these glute loops are great at home equipment. They're inexpensive, easy to travel with. So when you go on vacation this summer, take it with you. I take my yoga mat and that little ball, and then you can fill water bottles up with sand if you're at the beach, right? All right, you're almost there. And then we lose it, and we just do one more move. Okay, lose your little loop. So we're gonna finish off with a drop squat. So wide, narrow, or step it out, step it in. Woo, here it is. Wide, narrow, out, in. Try to touch the floor, but keep your head up. If you can't touch the floor, don't drop your head to get there. And use your back, use your legs, your backside. I don't know if you counted, this is move number 20. You have a break. Woo, all right, sweet job. So catch your breath, wipe off the sweat if you got sweat like me, and then we're coming back. Make your way back. Woo. Oh, you guys still feeling okay? All right, I'm just gonna make sure I know what's going on. Oh, feels good. I like to be outside whenever I can. We're gonna start with a deadlift lunge. Woo. So I'm gonna be using my 15s. All right, a few more seconds. So in that deadlift, right, so a little kickstand. We're gonna deadlift that front leg. If you wanna pull it up for that lunge, that would be a great option to pull the weights up. Again, I'm using 15. Get ready, we're gonna start here. 3 seconds. Deadlift. Hinge it, and then lunge back. It's gonna be kind of like a quick one. Deadlift. Push your butt back. My leg is staying super straight when I do my deadlift here. Here to be the option, just step back. Like that little lift it up. Ooh, that went by fast. Okay, switching the legs. This one I'll face you. Ooh, you notice that I'm wearing shorts? Because it's hot today. Getting ready for summer. Here we go, here's that deadlift, kickstand. Watch your back. Lunge back. So in a deadlift, right, I keep it straight. I use the hinge at the hips, not rounding in the back. So we get low back, hamstrings. Good hamstrings help your butt. band is gonna go back on. I'm gonna squat and then do a side leg lift. So we gotta be kind of quick. The band above the knees. Oh, that was plenty of time. Squat down, lift out, and then switch. You can reach arms in T. Drop, open. Opening up that chest. We're gonna be going to all four with a bent knee circle. So I'm gonna keep that band close to the knees. Coming on down, the leg will go up and around. If you need to, you can anchor down the opposite knee. I think I might do that. Leg up, out and around. So we'll go one direction for the first 20, and then we'll switch. Oh my gosh, gets all this great stuff over there on the side. Switch it. Okay, so really lift the knee out and then back. Woo. Relax. Now when you're using the band, it's definitely gonna make it harder. When you're not, it can feel like you may need to do 2 sets. So if you have time, and you could do another round, but that's a long time. All right, so let's set ourselves up. So invest in a band. Up, out, and back. How much do they cost? Anywhere from like $15 to $20 or $30. You can get them in sets. Use my band as much until now that I'm at home doing a lot of home workouts. All right, reverse it. Woo, all right. Staying on all four, we're gonna do a straight leg lift. Whew. So I'm gonna stay facing this way so I don't hit my legs on my bench. Hands under shoulders, one leg is straight, and just lift it up. Again, you can anchor it down. This is enough tension for me. While I'm here, firm up the front of your leg. That'll help your knee shine down. And a little push back into your hands. If you wanna add a little element, you can lift the opposite arm. Ooh, looking good. Relax. All right, we'll do that other side. So again, do things that put you on that edge, like you're like, whoo, man, I'm feeling it, I'm struggling. I'm hot because I'm in the sun. Reach it. Okay, straight leg, chin up, firm up your thigh, knee shines down. And if you want that other element of a little more length, can do this, keep reaching, lengthening. Oh, I push back for a moment. Woo, fire hydrant. So going back to that first leg, we're gonna take the knee kind of out and kick it. So we lift it up in that abduction with a kick. If you wanna be on the elbow, can help you out. Band is above the knees. Ooh, definitely gets more challenging here. A few more seconds. Oh, all right, other side. I'm gonna swing it around here. Oh, ooh, shake those hips a little bit here. Okay, we are in position. Wiggle the hips. All right, so we're gonna abduct and kick. Little fire hydrant. Oh, I'm starting to really feel this. It's gonna be a long 40 seconds for me. How about you? Woo! All right, they are on fire, right? Once we do this, we're gonna get rid of that band. And come on up. Oh yeah. Oh. All right, I'm up. Band is off. We got a jack cross. Oh, and then we're gonna go back to the band. Woo, shake it out. Jack cross, I open and close the legs. Cross. Let's look at shake out. Right. This is a great option. I gotta wipe the sweat off my eyes. Zip it up. Whew, still lots of sweat here. I know, I'm sweating. Are you sweating? Band is gonna go back on. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna place it above the knees. Come on my stomach. Woo! Bent knee right. Lift and release. Great way to not cheat is this move here. Now we have added resistance. Head down. Relax. The other foot just pushes into the ground, keeping your hips stable. Maybe stay at the top and pulse for me. All right, you guys, wiggle, wiggle, lifting the other leg up, shoulders relaxed. Are you relaxed? Get ready, flex the foot. We lift and lower the thigh. So what helps you here is let the shoulders pull down. We're pressing into the long leg. And you're stamping the heel up for that working leg. Close your eyes. Think about that glute. I got some loud birds here today. They're happy. Hope you're happy, doing your best. Relax. All right, I'm doing my math right. This is the last one. We're gonna be lifting the legs up, pressing out. So kind of like a heel click. They don't necessarily have to click. Lift. So I'm pressing out as I lift my legs. Shoulders down. My math might be wrong though. I think we have 2 more moves. So I'm gonna keep you moving. Come on up. So then as you lift up, you're pressing out, or you can stay up and press out and in. Oh, that's much harder. I like this on a stability ball. Ooh, come on. All right, we're gonna stand. We're gonna still work in that same area. Can you do it? Yes, I can. Right, it's right above the knees. Whew, find some balance. Pick a leg, it's gonna go diagonal, and it's lifting at a diagonal. This is very similar to what we just did. If you wanna be up against the wall, you can. But I have a turned out position here. All right, my hips face forward. Just lifting that leg out at an angle. Ooh. I'm gonna have a good tan today. Maybe keep it up. Maybe you can move some circles one way and then the other way. And hold it. Woo, relax. Right there, right? So we're gonna do the other side. If you need some balance, right? Have that turn out. Zip it up. It's the bar. This is like bar here. Angle the lift. We just did this like in a bar pyo class. I'm hot. I'm gonna, just in case, right? Pressing down with the shoulders, lengthening through the back of the leg. Oh, I gotta breathe. A little smaller. Maybe you circle one way and then the other way. And then you hold it, little lift. You can do this. Oh. Relaxed. I'm gonna check my numbers, see where we are. Woo. All right, we're gonna do some squat pulse. Guys ready? Have those knees turn out slightly. Drop and pulse. If you feel like you've got some energy in you, I'm A-okay here. You can jump. Drop the butt back. You know, and if you need to, you can lift your heels a little bit. Keep an arch in that low back. When you get really low, you're gonna get rid of that arch a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna stay low here. Last few seconds. Woo! Relax. I think that's it. I'm double checking though. Woo! We still got some more. Little lateral step out. That's what happens when I'm by myself. I have nobody else to help me out here. Keep it going. That's okay. I got more in me. How about you? So stay low. All right, now change this. Just tap back. Tap it back. Keep your shoulders up, back. Or you can just, maybe even a little lift with that leg to the back. I'm gonna get rid of the band, shake it off. Whew. We're gonna do a lunge to a warrior 3. So I'm gonna lunge back first and then lift up in that warrior 3. So it's lunge and reach back. As you come into your warrior 3, flex your foot and lift it. And in your lunge, make sure your shoulders shift back. Maybe the knee just brushes the ground for a moment. Oh yeah. All right, switching the legs. I need a quick sip of water. Ooh. So same position. Lunge and reach. Give me that warrior. Lift the back leg. Flex it. And to work on your balance. This is a good one to be barefoot. You could do this whole workout barefoot. I was just outside. We're gonna be doing alternating step ups. And it's your choice if you wanna add weight to this. Ooh, I'm gonna place it back onto my mat. I'm gonna go no weight, and I'm gonna alternate those step ups here. One leg on the top, drive up, switch. And when you come up, power through. If you're not gonna be using the step, alternate forward lunges or to the back. Lift. Woo! Now that is it. Holy cows, right? Hope you feel all those great areas that we just worked. Woo! So we're gonna just go a little step touch. Get that heart rate to come down. If it went up for you, it went up for me. Then settle, let's just come on down into a straddle. Drop the head. Shift over to your right side. Now it's your option if you want to lift up the toes. You can push that knee out, get some inner thigh stretch here, along with deeper in the hamstring. And then switch that. If your hips really tend to get tight, I'll put a link into one of my favorite hip releasing videos. It's by Travis Elliott. It's called Happy Hips. I am telling you, you know, sometimes we think we need to just do more cardio to get better results and do more of this, but release the tightnesses in your body and guess what happens? You can engage more of that area because it's loosened up and you're gonna have a better range of motion. So I always say, try something different. If what you're doing is not getting you to where you need to be, you need to do something different. All right, let's take it up. Figure 4 stretch, that's what I'm all about. Always changing stuff up. So figure 4. So the video that I was just talking to you about is a yin yoga, and if you've never done yin, I've talked about Travis before. I am telling you what, you gotta go someplace else in your mind when you're doing yin, because the pose is for 3 to 6 minutes. And usually if you're like me, I like to move, I like to keep, you know, just like doing Payo, it's constant movement. And then in my head, I'm like, oh, but I'm doing yoga. But let me tell you what, we need to find balance. We don't need to be going 100 miles an hour because the next thing you know, you get hurt and then you really struggle. All right, we're gonna take it down to the ground and then open up into straddle and let's go down to one leg. And I know everybody asks me to do more stretching workouts, but there's so many awesome people out there that do an amazing job. I don't want to do a half-ass job when I can share something that's amazing from somebody else that's their specialty. Like I know what I'm great at, good/great. Plus, you know, I love to keep talking about Travis. I love his words, his wisdom, his knowledge. You know, everybody's got different knowledge. I bring something different to the plate, somebody else does. It's good to change trainers every now and then, so you can go see somebody else a little bit and then come back and see me. I'm totally okay with it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna come on up to my feet. Big inhale, reach it up. Pull it down into your heart, behind the head, open the chest up. reach out. And last time, you did amazing today. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. Grateful to you. And again, take good care of this body. This is the one body you get. It's gotta last you, right? So this is a great workout to include. You know, your hips and your thighs are a great place to keep strong, but don't overdo it. I don't want you to get too tight, so do some happy hips. And that's it. If you enjoyed this workout, do make sure you give me a thumbs up and comment below what you enjoyed and what you want to see more of. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you again. Take care.